Hello. Hi guys. Hope you guys are doing very well. So I am here today to talk about a very interesting topic, which is how AI affects and benefits both students and teachers. So if you're interested, follow along with this video. So let's get into this. So first, let's talk about how the effects it might have on students. So one of the effects it might have on students is less social interaction. So students might rely more on using AI as a friend and as a source. So instead of them having a question and asking one of their classmates, they might go ask AI, and this will lower their interaction with students. So when you have to do like a group activity, students might have less interaction, and this might affect their way of working together as teamwork. So another thing is over-reliance. So some students tend to over-rely on AI, which is them, for example, having an exam or a homework, having to do a project, for example, and having to learn some specific methods or definitions. And instead of them going to learn it at their house and studying, they might go ask AI, which does not really help them because it only helps them to write it down and turn in the homework. But what are they actually learning? So over-reliance is something that might really affect them further on. And now, teachers. How does this affect teachers? Well, it affects the teaching methods because, some teachers also tend to over-rely on using AI. They might include more information, but this information is given to students in a way that maybe they find boring. How about them just presenting all the information and not really explaining anything? Well, teachers might have that effect, and it might be like a learning method that for students it's not really that interesting, So teachers can use it as an access to information, but should they really use it just to give their classes and not really teach anything to them? Okay, so now let's move on to the benefits. How can AI benefit students? Well, it benefits them because it gives them a more personalized learning. For example, we have a shy kid in the class. And what if that shy kid really wants to ask a question about the topic, but is too shy to go ask a partner or the teacher? Well, the student might rely on using AI, and then it has a more personalized answer, and then the student feels a little bit more comfortable. Maybe it's not always good, but it might help a lot of students feel more comfortable at times. And access to information is another thing that benefits students. Well, AI gives you a lot of information you might find in the web. So this gives you more opportunities to find more specific things to use for a project or for a homework or things like that. So it has a lot of information you can have access to. So this really benefits students. Now let's move on to teachers. How can this benefit teachers? Well, it can benefit teachers by giving them more resources. Teachers might use these resources to find activities to make the class more interesting, find more easier definitions for students to understand, and these resources can really help them to give a really effective class and for all students to feel comfortable. For example, I have a group where there is a kid that really likes listening, and there's a kid that really likes text. There's someone that really likes to participate. How can I create an activity to include all these three? Instead of you taking your time to think and not come up with anything, you can just go to the AI and ask, give me an activity for students that includes vocabulary, speaking, writing, and listening. Well, there you have it. You have your activity and you have a really effective class to give. So this really benefits both teachers and students to make it easier for them and for all of them to learn. Well, this is it. This is all I have for you guys today. But if you have any questions, you can write down in the comments anything. And also you can find a lot of more information about this topic in the internet. You can go to the AI and ask them, give me more information about how it affects and benefits it has on teachers about using AI, and you will find a lot of information. So thank you so much for watching.